This shit hit. That shit it's just a smooth
hookah
transition, bro.
The hookah.
Like you could like puff a big old cloud of smoke.
Oh man, I just been knowing how to make the hookah, man. But look, man, we in the motherfucking podcast. It's me, Rambo motherfucking Fame. I'm with my dog Eli in this bitch. Let's go. If you're not part of the club, come be a motherfucking poppin'. Oh shit, we got a new name.
Yeah, bro.
I fucked up, y'all. Come be the motherfucking. Come be part of. Well. Man, come be part of the motherfucking Loader Club, man. It's the one and only Rambo with my dog Eli. We in the building. What's up? New music. Let's go. Cherie, Denise, yeah, hey, just name it somebody. I feel like a fiend. When you come, girl, you know you ain't mine. Get back, like a coach, you decide. You know I don't care about signs. Just know that I'm slapping my wire. Her pussy so good that she had to shit. Her pussy pics be immaculate. Her crash tour like Ashley. Her only fans super lit. A new picture on the tip. Yeah, she went in Gucci linen. In the city with some killers. I been going cop a villa. Yeah, for the living. So the niggas I can get them.
How? That's amazing, bro.
She a bad bitch. She just got a body. Ain't no whip, look what body. Free pills to the party. Let's get started.
I know you want to learn how to skate, don't you? I'm trying to skate with you.
We back, man. We back with another podcast, another banger, man. We in the building. What's up with it, man? Eli, what's happening, man? How you been feeling?
Chilling good, man. Just new beginners, bro.
New beginners, that's facts. That's facts. Congratulations to the new beginners. We gotta keep them going. What man? Couple other topics I want to talk about that we've been seeing lately on social media, in the news. Free Thug, man.
Oh yeah.
How you feel about that?
Hey, man. Bring him, man.
Free Thug.
Yeah, man. They just too much going on, man. It's just too much.
Personally, man, I feel like Dirk. I said Dirk. Goddamn, that was the next topic.
Yeah.
I feel like Thug, man, is an artist that we watch literally grow to be who he is. Yeah. So, I remember when we first seen him, it was like, who the fuck, you know? Yeah, and then he did the cover, the Easy Breezy cover girl one with the dress. So it was like, I wasn't really into Thug until then. And then, I always liked the song Best Friend. You know, that's my turn up song anytime we go out. So, I don't know. I feel like, man, you know, the years that he got on shelf is a lot. For 15 years of probation, that's a long time. So, we gonna see what he gonna do, man. I hope that he actually can, you know, abide by the rules. But you gotta think about it. Like, one of the things he can't rap about, some of the influences that he talked about. Gangs, you know, drugs, things like that. So it's like, if you pick apart Thug's lyrics, when you really listen to it, even though it'd be like, what the fuck is you saying, bro?
So you listen to it.
Yeah, so you listen to it. He be saying some shit, so it's like, how is he gonna overcome that? You know, so what you think about that, like, for the music?
I don't know, because, that's the culture. You rap about what you've been through.
Right.
What you've done.
Right.
Making money. What you did in your past, like, to get to
where you at now. Yeah. That's it. Music is a reflection of what you've been through sometimes. But you got some people.
I know what you're about to say.
So I was watching this thing with we on the same thing. I was watching this YouTube clip about Michael Irvin's son.
Oh.
And Lil Tut is what he go by. He was like, man, he raps about the most horriblest things, and he basically just saying, like, man, like, what the fuck? You lived in a $20 million mansion and shit. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's gonna take a change in music. You know, that's crazy. And then this new thing that we just seen, Free Dirk. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit fucked up. That's like your right hand wearing a wire around, just like a man.
Hey, people do it all the time.
I think for me, it made me realize you gotta watch who you be around. At all times. It don't matter. It don't matter what you got going on.
Right. You already had to make an example out of somebody.
Hey, we gotta let that go, man.
You really?
Nah, see where I go, it get brought up. Like, ain't you the dude that remember we was on the table? Damn, we gotta talk about this shit again. Nah, I mean, it just make you really be like, yeah. And I mean, I feel like for me, it made me realize that I gotta cut off a lot of friends and shit. So,
yeah.
Welcome to the episode, man, of the, if y'all see the new name, Loners Club, I'm sorry. New endeavors, new shit. I think that this had to come because we had to kind of change the pivot. You know, we had to change what the fuck was going on, man. I'm thankful for everybody who was a part of this, who helped me build this, who's seen the vision before. A lot of other people probably seen the vision and who fuck with it for real. But I will say, this shit took time. Yeah. It took a lot of tries. It took a lot of efforts. It changed the name multiple times. I'm finally happy with the Loners Club. Merchandise is coming January 1st. I will be able to order off the website. I know people seeing the stuff on my pages. It's coming soon, man. Yeah. So I hope y'all just ready. Yeah, go cop. Make sure y'all go cop. Come shop with your kid. Today we talking about gatekeepers. We talking about gatekeepers, man. Woo. So, what in your opinion, what is a gatekeeper?
Like just having just valuable or vital information that you can share to help somebody progress. Like not just yourself from sharing, but like that's the culture. Like pass these teachings or whatever you learn to somebody else so they can pass it to the next person. So you can all strive and be great.
Yeah, I think for me, a gatekeeper is a person who stop people around them from elevating to stay at the peak. Yeah. We've had a lot of examples in the Black culture. A lot of examples. I mean, it get bad. I mean, when I look at some of these situations that I've been researching, I look at people like NWA's old manager, Jerry Heller. That's a gatekeeper. Yeah. He kept them at bay for a very long time. Yeah. And it's sad to say that Easy had to die before he seen what he could have really did with NWA. It's a lot of gatekeepers, man. In the industry, Diddy was a gatekeeper. Kelly was a gatekeeper.
Because technically, you know, where they depicted that during that time is where, you know, like they wasn't selfish. So of course they want to what's that word? They want to give Jerry his due, basically. Yeah. If you want to let them get bigger than what they was and not holding them back.
But I think that they all say the same thing. This is how business was done.
Yep.
So when do we start to say maybe we being ignorant to success?
Right.
What it causes us to do. You see how, okay, in a sense, maybe his other groups or acts didn't do what or did well, and they say, okay, we don't need you no more. That happens too.
Yeah. Sure.
It happens a lot for, you know, average Joes, loners clubs, people who work at a job. Yeah. You have people in your workforce that gatekeep against you too. It could be a supervisor, it could be another peer, it could be a owner of a company. They never want to see certain people get to a certain peak. And that's the other question. Have you ever felt like someone has gatekeeped you from a new achievement?
A lot of times.
What do you think it is from?
Jealousy.
Okay. So you think that jealousy is one of the reasons that you felt like you've been gatekeeped?
Yeah, because why would you be jealous of something that you're showing me to make me better? Mm-hmm. And then when I get better, and then I've already thanked you for it. Like, man, I didn't know I could do this way. But I'm gonna keep passing it on. Like anything that I learn, I try to pass it on so it could make somebody else better. Like, cause we all should be making it.
Yeah. I think that I definitely have in a lot of scenarios, and I think it stemmed away from friendship. The people that were always closest to me. As I stated before, I recently just got my disability.
Yeah.
You feel me? And for me, I feel as if like getting that was a great achievement because I feel like I got my just due. Yeah. Even when it was at its low point, when it was, I was just getting a certain percentage and whatnot. I'm like, all right. It's like, damn, I worked that long in the military and I finally get something back from it.
Oh yeah.
So I think that's the biggest thing. But you know how many people I knew before? I got family members who got disability from the military. I got friends who been having disability, you know what I'm saying? And watch me have to struggle to figure it out. So I think that's one of the biggest things. Like, what is the reason I'm not passing it on? Like, is it just because you don't want to see a person achieve where you at? Or, you know, I feel like with my friendship, they were more or less just one of the people that was just like, nah, I'm gonna keep him where he at because if this nigga get this money, it's gonna be different. He's gonna be a different person.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You just gotta wait and see if it's gonna go that way or not.
Yeah.
But some people ain't willing to weather the storm.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's things that you could have probably did to not allow the gatekeeping to happen?
You talk about like me per se?
Yeah. In your situation.
No, because people try to manipulate you. All people ain't like that, but there's certain people that will try to manipulate you so they can keep you where, like you said, keep you where you at. So you don't find out things. You don't be. People generally really sometimes don't want you to be better than them if you are. At the end of the day, that's like you keeping your children from being better than you when that's what you need to do. Like, don't make the same mistakes I did. Make better decisions than I did. Like, you want
passing the tools down. Yeah.
That's what it's all about. You pass it down so somebody can be better. Like, because 9 times out of 10, we're gonna pass away before somebody younger anyway.
Right. I think for me, as I got older, I noticed that changing my attitude towards things and speaking up has helped me from allowing to be gatekeeped against. I think that when I started to go into my personality of who I am, what type of person I want to be as a man and a leader, I speak out more. You know, ain't nobody gonna play with me at work.
Right.
It is what it is. They need to know it's gonna be on. So in my perspective, I feel like being more dominant and knowing what you're talking about will help. When I was in the service, I allowed a person to get ranked before me, and we had the same time in service. We did a year overseas. We both came up on the dates. What was the reason I didn't get promoted? You know what I'm saying? This person came with a DUI. You know what I'm saying? I came from trouble too in the military. So it's like, damn, like, what is it? Like, why is it that they hold certain people back? And I think it's because they see that the potential can be greater than what they did with the opportunity.
Yeah.
That's another big thing that I noticed too. But since we're speaking about gatekeeping,
like I said, jealousy.
Yeah. Since we're speaking about gatekeeping, I wanted to put this out there too. Anybody I've been friends with, I've put into an opportunity. I've never gatekeeped situations. I've never gatekeeped opportunities. I've never gatekeeped products or services that they can learn from. Let's go to a few people that I'm friends with. My past friendships and some friendships I still have. And they may have changed. The dynamic of the friendships have changed. When I started the brand, said person that I beat up in the club was supposed to be a brand ambassador. Yeah. These are facts. When I started the podcast, I pushed and pushed and pushed for someone to create their own platform, build their own platform, do their own thing. Because I watch the algorithm. People love seeing me and that person be on the podcast.
You know what? That I've seen, like, since I met you, like, you know, I wasn't like used to doing podcasts, and I said other friends weren't either, but you was pushing them just to be open to it, to do something out the box. Mm-hmm. You should, like, that. I think that's a gift that you got. You want to push your friends to be better and try new things, to, like, oh, maybe you might like it.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, just introducing it to them.
And I feel like certain friends, I look at and I'll be like, damn, you got it.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah.
And I'm always willing to help. Even with my friends that's starting podcasts now, creating podcasts, whatever you need, I'm here.
Yeah.
I don't want to seem like the gatekeeper that didn't tell you or show you the way of doing something a certain way or getting the best outcome of it.
Yeah. You just try to get the best advice that you can based on your
experiences. Yeah. So for me, I think that's the biggest problem. I think that gatekeeping has just took its toll and people are afraid to ask for information.
Yeah.
I noticed that too. Since me and a lot of my peers and friends have kind of like dispersed and I kind of got on my own way of doing things like, believe it or not, it just be me and you now. Shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know that. Like
it's supposed to be like 6-7 people in here. Like, supposed to have
a couch in this
man. Maybe 2. Shoot.
So
like, supposed to have cameras right there, like to get everybody.
And it's like every time I grow, I know I shed a friend.
But that's life. That's our parents told us, like, you might end up being by yourself. Like, no special someone by your side. You might be by yourself. Like, that just maybe meant to be.
So what do you feel is like, seeing my situation play out, what do you feel like, do you feel in the sense that I could have changed something or did something differently? I feel like all your people around you should be able to police you, and tell you when you're like, hey, bro, I think that this was different. You should have tried this or you should have did this.
Like, no, because I had the same, I guess I got the same kind of mindset as far as like what I've been through in my experiences and like my age too. I think I'm the oldest one. I'm by 2 years, but I just got a different mind. So if I felt like you should have did something different, I would have said it right then and there.
Yeah.
Because I could have been like, oh man, I think you kind of hurt that dude's feelings when you said what you said. But no, I felt like you was right. But I mean, people aren't gonna take constructive criticism the same way you might take it and be like, oh, okay, like I hear you, so I'm gonna try this different approach. But some people be mad at you, don't want to talk to you.
Let's get on that. Let's get on that. I like that. Yeah, it's me. I'm about to get on in there now. Let's get on there. So we do have we share a friend in common that I give advice to. Yeah. And this person has gotten out of the text group.
Yep.
Got back in the text group.
Oh.
Got back out the text group.
I got you.
Got back in the text group. Got back out the text group. Yeah. And the main reason is only because I opened my mouth to say something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm your friend if I tell you the fucking truth.
Right.
If I sat there and I seen all these flaws and I don't say shit, I can't be your friend. I want to see you fail.
Yeah. Right.
My problem is I could be a little aggressive.
Yeah.
But if you know
this is just you.
But I will talk to one of our other friends about this. When I say it aggressively, shit happens.
As far as what? Like a rebuttal?
No. Like what needs to be done.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? Okay.
The action comes.
The action of what needed to be done gets done.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the biggest problems that I'm noticing with the gatekeeping situation. I think that people have to be aware and be mindful that, it may not sound the best at all times because the situations ain't light. What we be talking about and what we be having going on, some people have real life situations, and I'd rather be an asset than a milestone that you have to get over to and try to figure it out.
You told me 1 or 2 times about some advice on certain things, and I was like, and I didn't get butthurt about it. I said, okay, I didn't see it that way. So but I heard what you're saying. So now I got my eyes open to what you said. So, and I seen certain stuff transpire. So I was like, right.
Yeah, I forgot I started you up. My bad, y'all.
But keep talking about it. I took everything in what you said. But I've always been like that. Like, just because somebody's telling you something that you really don't want to hear right now doesn't mean that you should not listen.
Take heed to it,
Everything is vital, no matter what you don't like at that time or if you even like it at that time. Because I learned a lot from my mom in that aspect. Because I told her, she thought I wasn't listening, but I made it my face to look like I wasn't listening to whatever she was saying. But like a couple years later, when I'm older, I was like, I told her verbatim what she said to me because she thought I wasn't listening. She was like, "Oh, so you really was listening?" I was like, "Yeah, I listened to you. I actually listened, even though I don't want to hear it at that time. I listened to you."
So do you feel like, is that a childhood development thing that we miss as Black people, you think?
Yeah, because people don't know how to take stuff because they want to brush it off. People don't when people's in the fire, they're like, woo, it's getting hot. Like I can't. I'm about to go to the cold. I can't take this. Like sometimes you need to stay in it. Stay in the
heat for a minute. Yeah.
Because it's a learning curve.
Yeah, I think that's what we miss. That's what you said it right. You hit it right on there. The learning curve is the problem.
Yeah.
And as I speak on Say a Friend, I feel like a person got a lot of potential.
Yeah.
It ain't like you can't achieve certain things. You just don't do.
Yeah. But you got to be willing to bump your head and learn from it. Some people are going to be aggressive when they tell you stuff. You just got to know how to navigate through that so that maybe it will help you. Like a couple years down the line, you know?
Yeah, I think that gatekeeping and holding information is a thing that happens in all Black situations. But my main thing is what I notice is that when it's derogatory, we listen.
Yeah.
When it's negative, we listen. So like when it come to a nigga making some money and we can flip this pack, niggas gonna follow that to keep.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Or you know, even I've been in the bad situations where I was like, shit, I gotta stop doing this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on the road trying to do certain things and boom, 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 this happens.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing some of my friends get football numbers for the shit they doing.
Yeah.
And I look at all those people we mentioned in the beginning. That was the reason of this, to let it resonate.
Okay.
$1 million worth of game. Gilly and Wallow talked to. Shout out Gilly and Wallow. They talked to Dirt and Thug. They told them everything that they needed to change and what they seen. I'm talking about Wallow got emotional, man.
Dang.
Talking to Dirt. And then it's like, now we seeing the transpiring of what has happened.
Yeah.
So it's like, you got to take the criticism. You got to take, I mean, my mom was really hard on me because I didn't have no dad in the household. So I had to deal with that shit every aspect. If it was from the simple thing of my appearance and how I looked every day. Yep. This is how she told me. I came downstairs one day from school. That motherfucker said, "Your breath stink." I'm like, damn. It's 6 a.m. You going ham like about my damn.
Yeah.
Or little things like, you need to clean up after yourself, doing the dishes after you, you know what I'm saying? Stop leaving them in the sink. You a dirty motherfucker. That's how I got told. You feel me?
For real.
So when it comes to retrospect now, as you see, as I'm older, I clean up after myself.
Man.
It may not be on time every time, but I clean up after myself because it's like, damn, all right, let me get my shit together. Let me stop bullshit. Exactly. And I think that makes a more person who's persevering to do things. So, you know, I can't say that I apologize to any of my peers, friends, or ex-friends or whatever about how I say things, but I will say this. It only comes from a good place for me. Yeah. If I tell you stuff and I'm sincere about it, that's because I fuck with you, man. Yeah. Like, I don't want you to feel like it's just a fuck you. You know, we told one friend about a female. Yeah. Yeah. We told him. Niggas get stuck in that coochie. Boy. Niggas get stuck in there. And we be trying to pull them out. Hey, man, get out of there. Come on. Oh, man.
I don't know, man. It's just be potent like a drug, bro.
Pussy. And just wanting to hit the wrong
pussy
thing.
Got power.
Yeah. Pussy got some power, man. Woo! That's deep.
Man.
So what you want to leave the people with, man, before we get up out of here on this episode,
man? Man, just can't always think somebody just telling you something because they're trying to get on you or try to make you feel bad. Maybe we just actually care.
Sincerely care, yeah.
Yeah, and just like want to see you thrive.
Yeah.
Like just sometimes you got to listen and stop running your mouth.
Yeah. Take some time to accept and receive the information. We're so guarded and so quick to say something back and not be like, damn, I didn't look at it like that.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things. If a person come to me and tell me some shit, I'm gonna be like, and it makes sense and is logical, I'd be like, all right, I ain't think of that.
Or maybe, and that could have been like they probably didn't think it was logical at that time.
But even in the situation with me and the said ex-friend that I fought, nobody knows, bruh, how long I fucking did not say or do anything to that man.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
It was a long
a long time.
You not look, man. These motherfuckers told me, everybody told me, let that shit go. Don't worry about it. It ain't even like that. I got coworkers that knew about the situation.
You was letting it go.
I was letting it go. But he said he crossed the one line.
That trigger finger got the best of him.
That alcohol got the best of him.
Liquid
courage turn you up, man.
Boy.
And I listen. As much as people don't think I listen. I listen. I don't know what the fuck else to do. I mean, I listen. And then it was just like, man, fuck it.
Man, this dog, you keep poking at that bruise, you keep poking it and making it bigger. You keep cutting on it, boy.
It's gonna get infected.
Man.
Cause it was bad. So I mean, personally, man, I just feel like, I've never been a gatekeeper. I don't try to be a gatekeeper. I hope that nobody feel I'm a gatekeeper. But what I will say is that I'm always here to give information. I help. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. So speaking of these new endeavors, what's up with you? What's new right now? What you hype about? What you got new endeavoring?
School.
Okay.
Shoot. We both about to get Jeeps soon.
Yeah, we about to trick these
Working
motherfuckers. I'm getting the older one.
Yeah.
You getting it? He want the new body. I want the old school. I want the big booty bitch. So
that Wrangler.
Yeah. New endeavors I got, man. The line is coming. I don't know if y'all can see it. The line is on the way, man. We just got some prints done today. We feeling excited about it. Make sure y'all go and shop with me, man. I'm highly thankful if you fuck with me, and if you just admire it, I'm thankful too. If it make you want to do your own thing, hit your boy up. I'm gonna give you the supply. I even talked to the lady who helps me with my my garments of what I pick, and she told me, she was like, "What you have found is better than what we have." I love that's not gatekeeping.
Yeah,
because she could have been like, "Nah, you got to shop with us.
Yeah,
you got to shop from our suppliers."
Yep.
And I'm blessed to have that type of team around me right now with the line and watching to see where it go next. The website will be up January 1st. So if you want to cop, that's the only way to order. Black Friday, I will do private orders. Okay, so private order is going to be like this. You DM me on any of my social media platforms. Facebook is that one guy Vine. Snapchat is that one guy Vine. TikTok is that one guy Vine. TikTok is Rambo Fame. You can go on the y'all go follow all these platforms. Go follow the Loners page, the Loner Club page. You can DM me on there. And we just gonna work, man. If y'all want to get merchandise, y'all want to support the podcast, y'all, it's there for you, man. But the website will go up January 1st. You just hit me up with what you want, what you see, and what you like, and then I'll let you know when it's gonna be available or if I can get it for you right away. I'm doing it straight to y'all.
And of course, coming to a club near you, we'll be having the merch on.
Yeah.
Whenever we pop
out. Yeah. Let's see it on. So, man, if you're not a Loners Club fan or you're not a Loners Club member, come be a part of the club. I didn't want to do it this deep, but I just shout out Mace Way. I couldn't find that worldwide circle, so I just do something like this. Yeah. Tia, Kia, Cherie, Denise.